And it's Walker in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Now here's Walker. Tatum passes to Cannon. Pulls it from 20. Hayward can't hit.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Simmons. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
The pass to Cannon. Hayward outside. Fires from deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. Outside, Simmons. Here's Horford. And it's good from the elbow.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time, he's working the mid-range.
Walker, bounce pass. Now Cantor. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Harris. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Round kicks to Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And that one falls for Tatum. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Simmons on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Simmons passes to Horford. Over Walker. Horford, no luck.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Walker with a clean look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now here is Harris. Good on the shot.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Simmons against Walker. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And that one is good. Harris has got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. No good from Simmons.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Cantor finds Walker. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Count that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Walker, following the score by Josh Richardson. Hayward dishes to Brown. Inside, and slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Horford. Back to Simmons. To the inside, and the dunk by Horford.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Cantor. 76ers getting the bucket. Walker surveying the floor. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Left side, Brown. Can't hit the free throw line jump. The 76ers leading by 11. Stolen by Walker. Brown outside. Cantor kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Harris, and it's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Richardson. A three ball. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Simmons. The feed to Embiid. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
And Embiid, no good on that one.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
No, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Shots good by Simmons.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker for the 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And Simmons slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Again, the miss by Walker.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Simmons passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Richardson's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. Celtics trail by 16. Walker finds Brown. They need this. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Richardson.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Joel Embiid, and Jonah Bolden subbed in for Al Horford. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Jaylen Brown, and Langford subbed in for Walker. Now here's Smart, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Williams. Ojeleye kicks to Williams. Here's Smart, shot to stop the run. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And they double up Simmons. Out to Harris. The three. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 18. And here's Langford. There's the dish to Smart. Here's Ojeleye. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
No good on the free throw. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Now, here's O'Quinn outside Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here is Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint, and Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Stolen by Smart. .149 left here in the opening quarter. Langford with it. Simmons is there. Langford misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 17. Richardson. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Smart. Out left to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in.
Mike Scott.
1:21 left in the first quarter. That's tipped. Here's Ojale. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's a case, Kevin, where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. The Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. .59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, we're never opposed to a little creativity. Ooh, did he have plenty of that? The double pump, having some fun.
For Philadelphia, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
One shot.
Free throw good, Smith.
And when you think about Brad Stevens, he has one thing he cites quite often. The quote is, toughness is being able to physically and emotionally perform your task through any condition. And boy, when you think about his teams, they have embodied that for most of his tenure.
Now here's Smart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Smith with it. Outside, Simmons. The 11-footer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 10 points for Ben Simmons.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now, here's Langford. That one wide left. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Simmons and Smith are your 1 and your 2. Scott is out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Bolden in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And that one falls for O'Quinn. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
The 76ers leading by 20. Now Simmons. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Celtics now. Celtics trail by 20. Smart passes to Tice. To the wing right side. Pass to Ojale for 3. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Smart passes to Tice. Back to Smart. Plays it up and banks it in. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Williams with the block. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, to me, very quietly, Kyle O'Quinn does a lot of different things very well. He can score it, he can board it, he can pass it, and he can defend at a high level. That's a lot to like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tice kicks to Hayward. He tries for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Smart. Langford, the pass to Tice. Now here's Kanter. To the middle, here's Hayward. Bolden pulls it in. Bolden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smith kicks to O'Quinn. Hayward with some nice D.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Now here's Smart. A 15-footer, and it's off the back rim, no good. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Now here's Simmons after Gordon Hayward's miss. Count that one. Simmons got 12 points in the game.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
The pass to Canner. Fade away. Scott pulls it in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Tice. And here's Canner. Smart on the wing. Pass to Hayward. 5 on the clock to end the cold streak. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold. Only so much time to turn it around.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Horford comes in for Mike Scott. Tobias Harris is checked in for Jonah Bolden. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Ben Simmons. The Celtics also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jaylen Brown comes in for Langford. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Hayward. No points in the game yet for him. Boston again missing.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Bounce pass Embiid. And Tatum over to help. Richardson dishes to Horford. But they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker finds Brown. For 3, Hayward. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from 3?
Harris fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
One shot.
I'll tell you, for all the intangibles that Al Horford brings to the table every night, the leadership, there is such a humble, authentic, unselfish nature that I think sets the tone for the whole team.
Now here's Williams. Back to Brown. Charity stripe shot. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris passes to Smith. And Brown over to help. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Richardson. Jacks up a 3, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. 15 points for Tobias Harris.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Brown. With the shot. Nice jump shot. Good. And the veteran leader, Al Horford, a calm, quiet locker room presence, Doris, but his words carry a lot of weight.
No doubt, Kevin. Why? Because he's always team first, because he plays the game the right way, and this helps create a culture of winning. It's why Al Horford is so coveted.
Here's Smith following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And taken away by Brown. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got 6 points.
Then, Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Now, here's Richardson. 10 points for him. Smith, the pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Out to Smith. The 3. And the 76ers get it back. Horford, no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Got a piece of it.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Walker, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Richardson dishes to Embiid. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Walker. He has 5. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. Here's Harris. Second chance shot. Horford trying to free himself up. The shot off that time. Hayward with some nice D. Walker with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Boston, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Brown. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here's Tatum. The shot comes out, and the 76ers go the other way with it. On the wing, Harris. Rebound by Williams. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Got a piece of it. Smith drawing the double team. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Now here's Williams. Back to Walker. A floater. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Brown the pass to Hayward. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And another shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, of late, Gordon Hayward has now started to play the game with an edge, and I love his ability to get to the bucket and make the defense foul him.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Boy, I'll never forget how close Gordon Hayward came to creating one of the seminal moments in college hoops history, nearly winning the national championship with a half-court shot at the buzzer. But alas, Butler falls just short.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia, and then for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Jason Tatum, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now, here's Richardson. 10 points for him. And it's Simmons penetrating. Out to Harris. There's the three. And Boston with the rebound. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Walker. No good on the triple. And here is Simmons. Good on the bucket.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And that one misses.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
With everything Ben Simmons gives you, the scoring is gravy. But in the first half, he was aggressive with his offense, getting his shots to go down. A welcome sight for this team.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They were brick city and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. The Celtics shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
And Walker kicks to Cantor. Back to Walker. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes long.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now the pass to Cantor. Back to Walker. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Pass to Cantor. It's Brown on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Tatum. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Horford. Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Walker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
One of the bigger names on the free agent market this past year, Kemba Walker.
And it didn't take long for him to land with Boston to replace Kyrie. Hornets made an attempt but offered well below Kemba's value. Now, I think Kemba's going to be a great fit in Boston.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Out of bounds.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Hayward outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Richardson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris dishes to Richardson. Here's Horford. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Embiid. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
With the teardrop, and Embiid with the block. Brown outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Simmons looking it over. Harris against Hayward, and it's Harris off the drive.
Celtics foul. Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Embiid. And Jonah Bolden subbed in for Al Horford. Boston also with the sub. Langford's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. From deep, drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Offensive rebound and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Austin with the ball. Walker with it. He's got 12. They double-team Walker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Down low, and Kanter throws it down.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Simmons. Scott up top. Richardson up top. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Scott, good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
For Boston, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Now here's Walker. Right wing. They double-team Walker. Shot clock at 6. Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Richardson. Outside, Simmons. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got 26 points. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Walker kicks to Kanter. Tatum on the wing. Fires the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 26. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brown the pass to Langford. No good from outside. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Harris outside Simmons. Pass to Richardson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The 76ers making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Walker. And it's blocked by Simmons. And he's able to get it back. Smart kicks to Tice. There's the pass to Ojeleye. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harris dishes to O'Quinn, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Smart against Simmons. And O'Quinn sends it back.
Well, just such an active presence on the defensive end. Kyle O'Quinn, get that weak stuff out of here.
Ojeleye kicks to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
Smart against Simmons. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams. Here's Langford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Richardson.
So good once he gets in the lane. Langford attracts a lot of attention when he drives. And I just watched Romeo Langford. And guys, he looks the part in every way. Big, smooth, great change of direction, and he can flat out score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And talking about Langford's ability to put up points, he has that popular step-back jumper, Greg, that's so difficult to defend.
Yeah, and you immediately think of James Harden, but a lot of guys use that step back. The one thing Langford does well, he gets to the rim where he can use all that length.
And he sinks the second.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
Now here is Harris. He's got 20, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his 4th foul of the contest. On defense, the Celtics. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Harris. Boston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Free throw good, Langford. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he can't stop the run as he misses. One-on-one fast break. Langford misses. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers. And I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Celtics shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Langford kicks to Williams. Dishes it to Smart. And it's blocked by Simmons. Harris, right side, and slam dunk by Harris.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Smart passes to Langford. No good on the three. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to O'Quinn. Smith left side. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Simmons. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 30 points for Ben Simmons.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Al Horford subbed in for Jonah Bolden. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Now here's Smart. And no good. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
At the line for two.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. 41 seconds left in the third. Passes to Langford. Over Smith. Here's Ogilvy. Sinks the three-pointer. Ogilvy's got 6.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
Smith the pass to Simmons. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Embiid.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here's Langford. Covered by Smith. Now Langford. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Joel Embiid, Ennis out there with Smith, and it's Neto in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Langford. Ogilvy kicks to Williams. And it's Zaire Smith with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Edwards. No good that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Smith, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Edwards. Pass to Ogilvy. And the rejection by Embiid. Langford with the steal. And they're moving it up. Now here's Edwards. D right on him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Edwards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Mike Scott's checked in for Zaire Smith. That one is no good.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect it.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
At the line for your 76ers, James Ennis. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ennis. And Ennis drops them both. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Langford, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closer, and that one drops.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's Thibault. The pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Sweet little floater.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And here's Edwards. Pass to Williams. Here's Ojale. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
To the paint. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Yeah, well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the bucket by the Celtics. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Neto, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the 76ers, Raul Neto. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Embiid with the steal. Ennis taking his time here. Neto. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Neto's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Edwards passes to Poirier. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Edwards. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And they pick up 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Kicks to Williams. Passes it to Edwards. Back to Williams. Clock at 4. Langford misses.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Ray Burke's checked in for Philadelphia.
Ray Burke.
Neto, that's a 2-pointer. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Edwards with it. Pass to Ojala. And there's the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Over Ennis. Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. The tray. Good on the 3-point shot.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Burke, the pass to Scott. Back to Burke. A floater. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Looking to get it going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Like the edge Langford plays with. He enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
Robian Langford. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jonah Bolden comes in for Raul Neto. Good on the second free throw. Here's Burke. Here's Thibault. Pass to Bolden. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
They swipe it. Here's Ogilvy, Langford, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Langford's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Burke, the pass to Thibault. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jonah Bolden. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
So he gets them both. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Ogilvy. Bolden pulls it in. 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now here's Burke. Pass to Bolden. He kicks to Ennis. Block at 6. Williams with the block. Second shot opportunity. And too long on the shot. Here's Langford. It's tipped. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Burke. And the pass to Ennis. Back to Burke. Shoots over Langford. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. Ogilvy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Boston again missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Thibault, the pass to O'Quinn. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You have to absolutely love how fast O'Quinn caught the ball and got into his shooting motion.
Now Langford. Inside, here's Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter. Burke looking over the floor. To the middle. Bolden passes to O'Quinn. And here's Ennis. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. Langford kicks to Edwards. Pass to Poirier. Celtics passing it around. Steps back and fires. Rebound by the 76ers. Burke with it. Passes it to Bolden. Here's Burke. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Romeo Langford.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Trey Burke. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. Neto's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Tice is checked in. And he's good on the second. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Langford. Burke grabs the miss.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Neto, the pass to O'Quinn. Back to Neto. Pass to Thibault. O'Quinn, high post.
2 minutes left.
And there's the pass to Neto. Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. That's tipped. From 17 feet out. Basket counts. And 12 points for Romeo Langford.
I like watching Langford when he's knocking down and trusting that jumper, proving he has the touch needed to do damage from outside.
Pass to Burke. With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Boston shooting 40% in the fourth. Edwards passes to Poirier. Langford has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Ben Simmons.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Here's Neto after the basket by Boston. Now here's Burke. Rebounded by Langford. So it's the Celtics now. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth, and the shot goes down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And here are the 76ers now, after the basket by Boston. Bolden passes to Burke, and he banks in the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.